You may know Drees Homes and Fischer Homes from the channel, but today we are introducing you to another builder, family owned since 1972. You've probably seen their green signs around town, high quality construction and some huge incentives. Let's talk about Maronda Homes. All right, we are here with my man Vic from Maronda Homes. Vic, thanks for joining the channel.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, man.
Sztanyo, if you're watching YouTube in real estate, you might know this guy already. He's got a pretty awesome YouTube channel himself, but he's moved over to Maronda Homes, and he had us over today. But Vic, I'd like to talk about Maronda Homes. Done a lot of videos on the channel for Drees, for Fischer, MI Homes. Not a whole lot on Maronda, maybe a little lesser known, but tell us a little bit about this company.
Yeah, so I appreciate you having me again, Eric.
Of course.
And my channel's not as good as yours, by the way. I'm still trying to keep up.
I don't know, you got some good stuff.
But Maronda Homes has been around since 1972. They are a private family-owned run business. We focus more on building quality homes at an affordable price. That's the commitment from them. The owner is still involved with the company to this day. One of the big advantages of that, it being a family-owned, is that they don't put as much marketing as the bigger companies into getting the homes out there. So
you might not see it in your social feeds as much like you see with Drees or Fischer Homes, but you also probably seen Maronda around town. There's 8 different locations in the Cincinnati area, is that right?
Yeah, we're in Southwest Ohio and in Northern Kentucky. We got in the Independence community as well as the Burlington community, and several more here in the Southwest Ohio area. We go as far up as Milford. There's some communities coming in towards the Dayton area. Actually, we're in Springboro as well. So we got a pretty big footprint in the metro area right now.
So chances are, if you're driving around town, you've seen the green sign from Maronda Homes and you've seen different communities. So we wanted to bring you some of that information here today about this company. And it's local, but it's also, I think you said 10 states that Maronda's in nationally?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Primarily in the Midwest. They do have some locations in the southern states as well, Georgia, Florida, I believe Arkansas, don't quote me on that, but 10 locations is where they're at now, and they are looking to expand pretty rapidly.
So family owned since 1972. The name Maronda, you actually said, which is pretty cool, is from the owner's children's names, Mary, Ron, and Daniel, right? So he just kind of combined those into Maronda. So I think that's a pretty cool tidbit about the company name.
Sure.
So the focus is on quality construction, treating the client right. One thing you guys do that's unique as well is that you're a realtor, right?
Correct. Yes.
So all of the sales reps are realtors for Maronda?
All of them, yeah.
And
you're actually not allowed to sell, in this region anyway, with Maronda unless you're licensed.
That's unique. I don't know of another builder who does that locally. And what's cool about that is realtors are held to a higher standard of ethics. So the care for the customer is really there when it comes to Maronda Homes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about the construction, quality, and also the warranties that come with these houses.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Maronda focus very heavily on quality construction and give it to the customer at an affordable price. We offer a 1, 2, and 10 warranty. You're gonna get 1 year on all your workmanship and all your craftsmanship stuff, like your drywall, any cracks, floors, stuff like that. You'll get 2 years on the electrical components and the major systems. And you can actually extend the warranty out on the furnace and the big appliances. You can extend it out to 5 years if you register it. And then, of course, the bigger stuff like roof, foundation, those are covered for a lot longer, 10 years, 30 years on the roof, stuff like that. So, I mean, essentially, the whole life of the mortgage, your major components are going to be covered. So.
I think I also saw like a dry basement guarantee for 30 years, which is great. I mean, if you're buying a home in the Cincinnati area, you know there's hills everywhere. Here in this community, there's a lot of hills. And so with those hills can come some settling. With settling can come cracks. With cracks can come water in the basement. So to have a guarantee of a dry basement for 30 years is that's pretty special.
Yeah. So it gives you a peace of mind. You know, customers are paying a lot of money for these houses, especially in this kind of market where the prices for materials and building is so crazy. So we try to offset that by offering really good warranties, really exceptional customer experience to keep people satisfied and making sure they can maintain that home.
Okay, love that. Talk to me about this community. Where are we at and what's offered here?
Yeah, so we're in Indian Walk right now. It's technically in Cleves. The address comes up as Cleves, but it's technically in Miami Township, Miami Township or Miami Heights. But essentially the same area. It's all under the umbrella of Miami Township. This community is called Indian Walk. It is right outside of Mitchell Memorial Forest, which has over 4,000 acres of outdoor space. So
It's great for outdoor lovers here. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And it's right around the corner. You know, it's a short drive. You get there pretty quickly. We are in Three Rivers School District, which is highly rated. Very competitive with Oak Hills.
Yep.
You might be familiar with Oak Hills. They have a pretty big reputation. We actually, on the last report card, the current report card, we beat Oak Hills. I know you like niche.com.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, people are always shopping for top school districts. So yeah, we can check that out. We'll throw that on the screen. But top schools here, beat out Oak Hills last year, which is a big deal for the West Side. Any amenities here in this community?
In this particular community, we don't offer a ton of amenities, but the HOA is relatively low.
So the benefit is the low HOA here.
Yeah,
Okay.
really low. It's about $400.
And how many lots do you guys have available right now?
Right now, I think I got around 17 lots that are released.
Okay.
That we can build on. We just opened up phase 2, so we got some more coming as
Okay.
well. And in that phase 2, we'll be offering some discounts on those lots.
Okay, and price point of the homes in this community?
Yeah, so base price will start anywhere from around the low 400s, about 410, and it can go up to the high 500s.
And we're looking at 2-story homes and ranch homes?
For sure. I got about 14 homes that I can build, 13, 14 homes I can build in this community, and 5 of them are ranches.
Okay.
So that gives you a lot of variety. We get different types of buyers. Some people prefer 2 stories.
Yep.
Some people don't want to be on ranches. So there's options.
So if your
there.
family's growing, maybe you want that 2-story home for all the kids. If you're downsizing, maybe you want that ranch home, and you got those options here available.
For sure.
Okay.
We got plenty of them.
Okay, now talk to me about incentives and deals that are going on.
So right now for the month of August, the next 2 buyers here in Indian Walk are going to get half off unlimited options. What that means is they can essentially start at their base price, add as much as they want to the house, and then we'll take half off of what they have.
No limit on that.
No limit. No.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so it's a
That's
pretty
a big deal.
promotion. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
and I think I also saw something like free finished basements. What does that mean?
So that's typically the standard when we're not running a big promotion like I'm doing now.
So that's not coinciding with the 50% off.
No, it's usually either or.
Okay.
But right now, 50% off is a better promotion.
Okay, so if you're watching this in August, because these incentives roll in and out.
They change every month.
They change every month, but right now you can get unlimited 50% off your options, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a better promotion than just giving them a free sunroom.
And then what about financing? You guys running any promotions there?
Yeah, for sure. We always go below market rate. We'll 9 times out of 10 beat the market rate lenders. And get you a lower rate. I can offer you cash. If you get a buyer who's, their main concern is they need more money to close and they need the rate to come down lower, we can give them cash. Yep. Right now I can do $15,000 in this neighborhood.
Wow.
So, and it depends on the situation. I can't quote rates too much because as far as the lender, so I'm not allowed to quote rates, but I will tell you that we will generally beat market rates.
And that is typically the case, whether it's Maronda or any other builder. If you go with their in-house lender, oftentimes the deals are going to be higher because they want to keep those prices up. They don't necessarily want to drop the price on their spec homes or the base price of the home if you're doing a contract to build. But if you go with their lender, oftentimes you're getting a pretty good rate, better than other rates that you can get from other lenders.
For sure. Yeah, because we have the capacity to do it financially.
Yep.
That's one of another benefit you talked about of us being a smaller builder, family owned. They're not dumping all the money into radio marketing and whatnot. We can give it back to the customer.
Yeah, that's huge. And so, that's great from the branding standpoint. That benefits you, the customer, that if they're not spending all that money on marketing, on advertising, they might not have as big a brand name in terms of mind share, but in terms of money that comes back to you, the consumer, and the quality of the build you're getting, that's a big benefit to you. And time frame to build here is about, 6 to 8 months, I think you said?
6 to 8 months is standard.
Okay.
We typically quote people around 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Sometimes it can happen faster, but we always quote them the longer time frame just because things can happen, especially if they're building like winter time or something like that. It might be more setbacks, but we quote around 6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Awesome. So if you guys are thinking of a new build or new construction and you're looking at Maronda Homes, reach out to myself. I'll connect you with my man, Vic, and we will go from there. Vic, thank you so much for joining the channel.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, guys, there's a look at Maronda Homes. This particular community has been built out for over 30 years, so their lots and their homes are kind of in the back of the community, but still some good lots, really good incentives. So you know, if you're thinking new construction, this might be another option you want to check out besides Drees, Fischer, or if you're looking at MI, DR Horton, different places. They're all around town. So here on the west side, I know, particularly if you're local, if you grew up on the west side, people who are looking to buy a new home tend to stay on the west side. But also if you're from out of town and you haven't considered the west side, it might be a place where it's a little bit more affordable than either Northern Kentucky or maybe the east side of Cincinnati. So it might be an option you want to check out. Of course, Maronda Homes has locations all around the greater Cincinnati area, so you don't have to just look at this one, but this could be an option you might want to check out. Guys, as always, if you're thinking about new construction, I recommend you reach out to us first. If we introduce you to the builder, whether it's Maronda, Drees, Fischer, or anyone else, if we threshold you as a client, then they're gonna pay our full commission. You get the benefit of having a real estate agent on your side, as well as the builder's rep with you, which overall in the build process is just a better thing going for you. I think it serves your interest best. So reach out to us at info@teamstanyo.com, or you can call or text us directly. Look at this guy. Right on, dude. Gotta love that. You can call or text us directly at 513-813-6293. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.